Hi everybody, I'm back again with another video. So let's jump straight into it. I came from California. My contract was projected to be from February the 3rd to March the 20th. All right, so before we go into this video, I just want to let y'all know something. I don't post these videos to brag about pay or anything like that. I want you to let you know that it's possible. It's absolutely possible. So whoever that is on YouTube or your friends or your family that's telling you that LPNs don't make any money, that's entirely a lie. Like, I'm legit. I'm giving it to you. I'm telling you like it is. I'm not lying. So before I do dig deep and I tell you the whole number, I want to let you know, as a travel nurse, any type of RN, LPN, CNA, they are making it a goal to play you in every single way. Whether it be the terminology of the contract, them breaking labor laws, I don't know how they do it, but they are getting away with it in every single time. But they didn't play this nurse, okay? They didn't play this nurse whatsoever. I wasn't having it in California. The amount that I tell you is a lot of money. It's a lot of money. But once you dig deep and you understand the law and you realize that you're entitled to much, much more, you go for it. And that's exactly what I did this entire contract. And I got into everybody's ass. Whether it be the company, whether it be my recruiter, whether it be a hotel manager, sales manager, car rental, all of that type of stuff. Everybody wants a piece of the nurse pie. I'm telling you, when this FEMA stuff was going on and COVID was big, everybody wanted a piece of this money. But this nurse right here, once I understand, you got me once. But once I started reading and understanding everything, they'll never, ever play with me again about money. Because I don't play about my money. I don't play about my money. I'm telling you. So let's go in, y'all. February the 3rd was my original contract date. I was in what you call a prison float pool. And the prison float pool in California, they'll either put you in a prison, a hospital, whatever that is needed. It's medical, surgical. As long as your credentials match what they need, they'll put you anywhere, okay? So like I said in the past videos, I was staging for 2 weeks and I hated it. And I'll go into depth why I hate it and why staging is basically a scam. Like, I don't care what you say. You're home. You're making money. Yeah, granted, it might be a little bit more money than what you're making at home, but that's a scam. You should be working. When you go to California, all the money is based on overtime. Overtime. That real money comes in with overtime when you are on that floor. So, I was based in Modesto, California, but I started out in Sacramento, like I said, and I staged for 2 weeks. Assignment dates February 3rd to March 20th at 60 hours per week. 60 hours per week. Listen, every nurse, RN, LPN, if you was making up to 10 grand, you was working about 60 hours. You was working. And if you was at the peak of COVID, you was working 7 days a week, 21 days straight to make $10,000. So like I said, you had to work to make this money. Without a doubt. And I didn't care. I was down with it because I was trying to make a come up, okay? Listen, so my specialty was medical surgical. My meals per week were $385. My weekly housing stipend was $672. And then I had a relocation reimbursement of $500, okay? My average taxable hourly rate at 8 hours was $59. So y'all, remember when I told you I was making $30, $35, $43? Baby, you couldn't get me out of California without paying me more than what the heck I was making back at home because I was still making money. And that got me out of bed, okay? Bags was packed. $59? $59. Come again? $59. Like I said, when my recruiter called me, I was on my way to my last little shift. I was working 10 days straight, and he called me in the middle of the night talking about all these shifts was opening up about in California. And at first I was hesitant because I never did something in prison. But when I found out you wasn't really doing prison work, it was whatever California needed, I jumped on it. So $59 at 8 hours. After 8 hours, California labor laws require that they pay you time and a half. So after 8 hours, I was getting paid $88.50. So if I'm working 60 hours, I was already getting overtime. Already getting overtime. That's why I said I didn't like being in no hotel staging or anything like that, because in the contract it's guaranteed hours, but it's hours worked. And I'm gonna have to explain that. I'm gonna do another video, and it's gonna be a good video on how I negotiate contracts, okay? Because I'm gonna give y'all the real tea. They didn't play this, nurse. Not this one. Not this one. So my total gross weekly was $5,187. $5,187 per week. I didn't stutter. Okay? They was paying out in California. They was paying. Okay? The money was beautiful. So like I said, I staged for 2 weeks. The need, like I said, when the prison float pool like booked up, and I was trying to figure out, why the hell did you send me here to California? I ain't got no damn jobs. You know what I'm saying? The need was actually going to be in Oakland. Once again, the hood. Every time I'm going to tell you, the hood is where the money's at. So I went to Oakland. I drove down to Oakland. I didn't live in Oakland. I stayed in Belmont. And I worked 60 hours at the Oakland Coliseum. 60 hours a week. I enjoyed the tent that I was in. You know, after the last couple of weeks that I stayed there, it started getting worse and worse. The food was terrible. I had to work in inclement weather. Like I said, Northern California is rain. The weather it's like low, like really, really low. It feels like it's about to snow, but it never snows. So I was really cold throughout my shift. Like I said, I was working in a tent. I earned every bit of that money. So like I said, $5,187 per week, but I didn't make that. I made more than that shit. Okay. I made more than that. I'm sorry. I cuss. I made more than that. And I made sure. The most money that I actually made, if I go add it up, was over gross $9,000 in a week, because I was working every single day. The most I made was $9,000 in a check. So whatever that I was guaranteed was $5,000. Then the overtime, and then the double time. So let me explain it to you again. $59 at 8 hours. Overtime $88.50. Double time was $118. Now, my last video, I was telling you that the site was always trying to keep us there than more of our guaranteed hours from 7 to 7. So we had to do mandatory overtime. Like I said, I wasn't getting no sleep. I was eat, breathe, shit, work, go to sleep, wake up, drive in that terrible California traffic, work. 6,000 people per day doing vaccinations and stuff like that. So that was money. $118. I was getting that back to back to back to back. And then I was working over my contracted hours, 60 hours. I was getting $500 bonuses. And there's some stuff that I was finding out. That wasn't even originally on my contract. But when I kept digging deep of what's supposed to be on there per California labor laws, I made that man change my whole contract. Okay? I made that man change my whole contract. Listen, like I said, in the next video, I'm going to give y'all some real heat, but I was making money. So, again, the most money that I actually made throughout this entire assignment was over $44,000 total. $44,000 total was how much that I made here in California, Oakland, California, rolling in dough. But like I said, I worked hard for that money. I would do it again, honestly, because that's a lot of money that I made, and I'm truly thankful for that. But I fought like a lot to get there, and then it brought me down spiritually. But I am still in a better place. So right now, yeah, $44,000. I made that in a span of 8 weeks because I actually got extended. I was supposed to stay there for 6 weeks, but that man, he wanted me to stay there, and I did that. I pushed through because still, whatever money that I was making more here than what I was making in Oklahoma. So I did it. I'm currently on another assignment right now. It is a vaccination job. I'm never going to stop being a vaccination nurse. I'm going to ride this thing to the end. Like I said, I'm going to give y'all some heat on how I feel about this stuff. But like I said, as a travel nurse, once I started finding out what you were entitled to, they are really playing y'all. Like, why do y'all let these people play y'all pockets at that? Y'all done went to school for 1 to 4 years. You know the hell that we went through in nursing school to let them play you like that? Like, they wasn't playing this nurse, okay? They weren't playing this nurse. So, like I said, I made that 5K a week. The highest I made was 9K. And the total that I made within a span of 8 weeks was over 44,000. The money was definitely out there. I'm definitely thankful that I did make that money. So be tuned for my next video, y'all. It's gonna be so good. I'm gonna spill all the tea. I'm about to expose everything, because nobody's talking about this. Nobody's talking about this, and it's about time for nurses to get paid out here. I'm gonna get paid, okay? So thank y'all for watching. This is the real me. Y'all have a great day, okay? Stay tuned. I'm about to make another video right now.